Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 of The Father, the Son, and the Podcast. My name is Ian, I am the Son.
My name is Paul, and I am the father.
And this is our podcast. Last episode, we talked about Dad's experience watching his first anime. And we talked, and we said, and we hinted, we foreshadowed the topic for this week. But before we get into that topic, I would like to talk about something else that I made him watch today. That he was fighting me. He wouldn't. Why can't you just give me the remote, man? When I say, "Hey, I want to show you something," why do you always? Hey, no. What is it? I'll get it.
Because it's my remote. It's my TV. It's my house.
I suppose. Okay. What did I have you watch?
Oh, Venom.
Yes, the
Venom
trailer.
Yeah.
What did you think of it? So actually, Did you see the first trailer for that?
I did not.
Okay, the first trailer didn't show any Venom at all. There was no hint of the Venom symbiote in the slightest. Actually, there was a bit of a... You saw at one point a little canister with something in it, but that was it. That was all you saw, and it was kind of a blink and you'll miss it moment in the first trailer. But in this one, we got full Venom. What do you think? What did you think of the trailer as a whole?
I thought it was pretty good. I liked the reveal at the end. It kind of... I like Tom Hardy as an actor, so I think it's going to be a pretty good film.
Okay. How do you feel about the way, like the feel of the movie and the way they're portraying Venom as a character?
Yeah, Venom's always been an interesting character, right? Because he originally started as part of, that symbiotic bonded with Spider-Man.
Right.
And then he actually split into Venom and
Carnage,
right? So, and then he attached himself to
Eddie Brock.
Eddie Roth. So, they're skipping the whole part, or at least in the trailer,
Yes.
It doesn't reveal that Spider-Man had something to do with this. Hence why Venom's outer layer resembles Spider-Man.
Right.
But they didn't get into that at all in the trailer. So I don't
Right.
know where the plot's going to go with not including Spider-Man.
So as far as rumors, it seems that the antagonist of the film will be Carnage. Because as bad as like the Venom symbiote is, one thing that all symbiotes have in common is they all hate Carnage. Carnage is like the worst version of that. So I think this trailer looks terrible.
Yeah.
I have no hope for this movie at all. I mean, I hope that it's good. I hope that I'm wrong. I don't want any movie to be to be bad. But this movie doesn't look like it's going to be good. I like Tom Hardy a lot, but just everything about this trailer seems generic and boring.
And it very well may fall into the category of the Hulk movies.
I think maybe. Yeah,
Especially the
unfortunately.
one with Eric Bana.
Yeah, I think you have something there. And what do you think of the look of the Venom costume?
It's pretty true, actually, to what the cartoon was. So.
I think it looks bad also.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any good way to do...
It's white and black. I mean, how
I
else?
know, but I don't think there's any good way to do it in live action.
Yeah.
I can't...
So with that being said, I don't feel that this is going to be I think it's going to fall into the Hulk category, so...
That's completely different from what you said at the start. You're like, this trailer looks good. This trailer looks interesting.
Yeah, but you've actually, now that I've really
made
looked
some
at...
good point.
Yeah, it doesn't...
No, it doesn't look... I
looks
personally
awful.
don't think it looks good. And yeah, man, the Venom costume especially... I was thinking, like, when it first looked like he looked like Venom, I was like, that looks like Spawn from the Spawn movie.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
It does. And people very commonly say that movie does not hold up. And it doesn't.
No,
And,
Spawn wasn't that good.
yeah, so
John Leguizamo, awful.
I don't think this movie's going to be very good. But I hope I'm wrong. Now, speaking of Venom and Spider-Man and Marvel things, today's topic is talking about all of the Marvel Cinematic Universe movies in preparation for Infinity War next week. Well, next episode. We're seeing it tomorrow as of recording this, but next episode is when we will talk about it.
Right.
How do you feel about Infinity War? Are you excited?
I am jacked.
I don't want to talk too much about it right now, but
I don't. It's almost like one of those things you don't even want to talk about it because you might hype yourself up too much.
I know, but I
But
don't think
everything, and with the history of all the Marvel movies that have come out, they've all been pretty good actually, especially the last few.
the worst Marvel movie is good. Wouldn't you say? I'm not like the worst of all the Marvel cinematic movies is still a good movie. Like it's still an entertaining. I'd say it's
Right,
probably Thor: The Dark
right.
World is the worst one. Which that movie, you know what? I might take that statement back.
That was pretty good.
Thor 2. What happened in Thor 2?
Yeah,
I guess we'll get to it.
Yeah.
But
He got his eye taken out.
this in Thor 2?
Oh, Thor 2. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Ragnarok.
Oh
My
yeah,
bad.
by the way, spoilers for all these movies. No holds barred on these. Yeah.
Come on. If you haven't seen the movies already,
True.
it can't be a spoiler.
Also, man, so what's crazy is I was looking up some numbers because I love finding out box office numbers for movies like this. Infinity War has sold more pre-sale tickets than the last 7 Marvel movies combined.
How's it stack up to Star Wars?
I don't know about Star Wars, but it's looking like opening weekend it's going to beat Star Wars. Like this is 10 years. This type of thing has never happened before.
Same audience for the most part.
Yeah, pretty similar. Still,
Yeah.
It's also Disney. Both Disney. Anyways, let's just jump right into it. Enough talking. I'm excited for Infinity War. How many deaths do you think they're going to be in Infinity War, if any?
Oh, that's what's got me. Like I don't know who's gonna die.
Yeah.
That's it's gonna be tough to kill off some of the main characters.
So here's the thing, right?
I mean, I think you know who I think is going to. I think Vision's gone. I think he's gone.
I think he has to,
Yeah, he's done.
right? Because he literally has an Infinity Stone in his forehead.
Right.
So I think he has to die.
Yeah.
But here's the
Does
thing.
Doctor Strange die when they try to take the? So does anybody who's carrying an Infinity Stone and
No.
ultimately end up dying?
So no, I don't think so. I think Vision is the
That's an easy one.
well, yeah, but because
he's kind of like a secondary character.
well, not only that, like I mean it in the sense that the Infinity Stone is literally part of him. The reason he is alive is because of the Soul Stone. Whereas Doctor Strange has the Time Stone, but it's not part of Doctor Strange.
He's just protecting it.
It's just yeah, exactly. And it's not like they're not going to bring back the characters that die.
They always.
So
come
why
back.
not? I just want, honestly, I want as many deaths as possible in this movie. Just kill literally everybody because they're all going to come back in part 2. It's not like they're not going to.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I have to tell you from someone who likes. I could be skipping totally ahead, but anyways, I'm just going to go to it because that's what's on my mind. Is the I love fight scenes.
Yes.
And Marvel does them very well.
Yes, I do.
I'm thinking the ultimate fight scene, and it better happen. It is almost like seeing any of the X-Men movies when how do you not have
Juggernaut
Colossus fight Colossus?
Yeah.
Like, that's ridiculous.
Okay, you said that to me, like, this was years ago. But I was like, I just watched X3 for the first time, and I didn't like it that much. And you're like, yeah, that was probably the worst one. And I was watching that, and I was like, how do they not have Colossus and Juggernaut fight? And I was like, you're right. How did they not do that? Yeah, no. So what is the fight?
Hulk
Versus Thanos?
versus Thanos.
Of course.
You got to have that.
You have
because
to.
like the angrier Hulk gets, the stronger he gets, and he is the most powerful one there is.
So here's some things that I think would be incredibly cool that would happen in Infinity War.
As far as brute strength, there's no one stronger than the Hulk.
In the current cinematic universe, yes,
Yeah.
I agree.
I'd stack him up there against Superman
So here's the thing about Superman.
because the angrier he gets, the stronger he gets.
Right, but here's the thing about Superman. The whole point of Superman is that he's unbeatable.
He's All Might.
Right. Essentially. Yeah. But All Might has been given limits.
Yeah.
3 hours of
Yeah.
using his Superman's just nonstop.
Other than Kryptonite.
Superman has but that can't be everyone's argument for how to beat Superman because not everyone's gonna have kryptonite. Of course, everybody has
This
their
rare
weakness.
stone, and we're getting totally off topic, but you have this rare grass.
The
stone.
last remains
Yeah.
of a planet.
Seems to be an abundance on
Yeah,
Earth.
just eons away, light years upon light years away. Superman can only get here because of a wormhole. So much of that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's a different topic. Superhero fights. Anyways, kill all the characters because they're all gonna come back.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's popular, but one of the ideas that I had heard is Thanos bringing back old villains that have died. So imagine Killmonger coming back, like just him resurrecting Killmonger and having him fight Black Panther again, and resurrecting Red Skull, and resurrecting, like, just imagine that. That'd be pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen. It almost certainly won't happen, but I think it'd be pretty cool.
That would be pretty awesome.
Also, killing a bunch of characters I think would be cool, too. And imagine him killing the characters and having, like, a little Marvel zombie situation. Kills Captain America. Captain America comes back as a quote-unquote zombie and has to fight against the good
rest of the
guys.
Avengers?
I think that'd be pretty cool. Okay, let's get into this. Let's talk about all the Marvel movies. Dad, do you remember the first Marvel movie? What was the first one in this? Actually,
It all probably started with Iron Man.
okay, you're right. 100%. But do you
Like this current universe.
this
started
current
with
universe?
it all
But do
started
you
with
remember
Iron
the
Man.
first Marvel movie? Period.
ever made?
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know what it was? The first like theatrical,
Based on a Marvel character or actually
based on a Marvel character,
produced from
Marvel character.
Studios? Cinematic movie.
theatrical release. Yes.
Yeah, theatrical release. In a theater, okay. Wow, that's a tough question. That's got to go back. I'm going to go say
I'm gonna give you a hint.
it's probably Hulk.
Wrong.
Hold on. Give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Okay. This character has appeared in a Marvel Cinematic Universe movie.
Can you give me another hint?
That movie was that when he appeared was a post-credit scene. And it was kind of just like a throwaway joke. It wasn't. He hasn't appeared since. He hasn't shown up again.
Was it one of the X-Men?
No. That was 2000. This is 83, I think.
No, one of the
No.
Yeah, I'm at a loss.
Howard the Duck.
Oh, that was the first one
Marvel
that was
movie.
awful.
Howard the Duck.
With Leah Thompson.
And then after that was Blade.
Blade.
Yeah. Anyways,
Blade was pretty good. Pretty
from
good
what I've
effort.
heard, Blade was good. Yeah, I haven't seen the.
You
Blade.
haven't seen any of the Blades?
Nope.
I'd watch Blade and Blade Trinity were pretty good.
What's the last one?
Blade Trinity?
That's the third one.
Yeah.
Oh, Blade 2 is not the good one then.
No, I like Blade Trinity the best. Had more humor in it, and Ryan Reynolds is in it.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so isn't Jessica Biel.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So Iron Man. Like, even if it wasn't the first Marvel movie, this still is a good movie. This is fun. This is a fun time. This is a fun, good action movie. Iron Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Everything about it.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
It kind of
His
falls.
resiliency to create the first Iron Man in a cave.
Yeah. Oh, dude. And it's you have that bitter irony of the reason Tony Stark was in that cave in the first place and the reason he was dying was because of his own weapon.
His own weapons.
So he after that moment he just flipped a switch. He's like, I'm only helping people from now on.
Yep. Yeah, no, it definitely launched this whole Marvel.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing that makes it even more impressive. Not only was it a good movie, but it was the moment that this started. It was the reason for this whole thing.
Yeah, the success of that, they said, all right, we can build a franchise.
Skyrocketed.
Yeah.
Absolutely skyrocketed.
What was the next movie after Iron Man?
What is the next movie after Iron Man? Can you think?
Did they branch off? They just come out with Iron Man 2?
No.
There's another movie after that? Was it Thor?
It was not Thor. There's a movie in between Iron Man and Iron Man 2.
Hulk?
It is Hulk.
Which one?
The
one with
Incredible Hulk, Edward Norton.
Edward Norton?
Yes.
See, I actually didn't mind that one so much.
Neither did I. I hate Abomination in that one.
Because I think the characters you see now, like on the cartoons anyways, for the different cartoons that you've seen for...
Can you guess how...
For David Banner, right?
Right.
Is more based on Norton than it is on, like, Banner.
Yes.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Do you know how long after Iron Man Incredible Hulk came out?
I don't know, 2 years?
A month.
Oh, really?
Yes. It was kind of a shoehorned. So this is one of those
Well, it
movies.
was already canned, so
Yeah,
they
it
just
was already
decided to release it.
It was
quick.
already produced and everything, and you have at the end of Iron Man, Nick Fury walks up, and you have that moment of nobody knew who this guy was. Nobody knew.
Nick Fury.
Nick Fury
Come on.
in the first Iron Man
Of course you
post
knew.
credit scene. You knew who he was.
Of course you did.
You knew who he was.
Yes.
I didn't for not a second.
Yeah, you didn't read the comics, but
That's true. I didn't read Marvel comics almost at all. But yeah, Nick Fury shows up, and everybody, all the general audience members, even some of the comic book fans, didn't know who this guy was. Who the hell is Nick Fury? Who the hell was this guy saying we're building a team? What is this nonsense? End of Hulk. End of the Incredible Hulk. Tony Stark walks in. Hey, wait a minute. I just saw him a month ago. What's he doing in this movie? These two movies are connected? I had no idea.
they probably connected them after the fact.
No, 100%. But it's this thing of like, hey, here's a fun thing we can do, right?
Yeah.
Here's a cool fun thing we can do. Let's just toss these two, and then that's what kickstarted it. These two movies are the reason for this movie coming out tomorrow,
Yeah. Oh
Coming
yeah.
out
yeah.
Friday.
Oh, the whole universe.
and
yeah.
it's insane. Hulk has its flaws, surely,
It does.
but it wasn't terrible. I think it's better than Thor 2. What's the next movie after Hulk? We already said it.
Iron Man 2.
Iron Man 2. What do you think of Iron Man 2?
It was. I think they. I don't think I liked it as much as 3.
So Iron Man
Oh, this is the one. Oh, actually, I didn't because this
This
is
is
the one with the whip there.
with Whiplash, yes.
Yeah, Whiplash.
Yes.
So with Mickey Rourke.
Yes. I enjoyed his character.
Yeah, I thought he did a good job with it.
I
I think this was a filler into
Un-
to get to some other stuff.
Unpopular opinion, I enjoyed Iron Man 2. My friend Andrew, who is a big Iron Man fan, does not enjoy the Iron Man movies, except the first one. Does not enjoy 2 or 3. We'll
I
get
didn't
in-
mind 3.
I didn't mind 3 either.
I thought 3 was pretty good.
We'll get into that when we
Yeah.
get there. But Iron Man 2, I didn't mind. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. It was it was another fun action movie. Good time.
Right.
And you see, there's this moment where Coulson was like, "Hey, got to go to New Mexico. Can't watch over you anymore while you're creating this new element.
Mm-hmm.
Got to go to New Mexico." Why is Coulson going to New Mexico? What's he doing there? What's the next movie, Pops, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe? Thor. What's going on in New Mexico, Pops?
Thor.
Thor's going on in New Mexico.
His hammer.
Yes. What'd you think of Thor?
Uh,
You're a fan of Thor, right? You like Thor.
I like
yeah.
Thor. Yeah, I've always liked the Thor character.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, I do. And Odin, I always liked Odin, but I'm gonna go with the reason I like Thor is the first movie. So the Thor movie I liked, I enjoyed, because I thought they did a good job with it.
Chris Hemsworth, killing it.
Great Thor,
Amazing Thor.
good Thor. Yeah. Natalie Portman, take her or leave her. But I thoroughly enjoyed Thor.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I remember coming out of that movie.
I didn't walk out of it going, that was awful.
I didn't do that for
I walked out and said, like with all movies, I'm like, all right, I was entertained.
Yeah, I didn't feel that way for pretty much any of these Marvel movies at all. Thor: The Dark World may be the exception. We'll get to that, as I've said multiple
We can
times.
skip over that
We
one.
can skip. Just honestly, we'll get to it when we get to it. But yeah, no, Thor was good. You have probably the beginning of one of the best villains. Period. Would you say? Like
Oh yeah,
in movie history, Loki is such
Loki's fantastic,
and it's
and he does a great job playing him. Tom
and
Hiddleston.
I don't think he's overhyped too, because a lot of villains are just evil. You had Iron Man, you had Ironmonger. He was more or less just power hungry. Like
Mm-hmm.
same thing in Hulk. This guy's like, I just want to be strong like Hulk. Iron Man 2. This other guy is like, hey, you something about my dad? I'm gonna be mad at you. He had a little bit of motivation, but Loki, man, was lied to his whole life. Treated as a god. Turns out he is the baby of these things that they've been hunting at war with all this time. Insane.
Great storyline.
Perfect motivation. Like when Loki turns evil, you're like, Loki, dude, I liked you. I feel bad for you. The rest of the villains you didn't like at all from the start. You didn't like any of them from the start. But Loki, you're like, Loki, come on, man. I was rooting for you.
And they do a great job where he continues to try. He continues to get beat or foiled,
Yes.
if you will. He has moments where you think he's turned the corner, but he doesn't. And Thor, the always ever loving big brother. I just want to be brothers with you.
Yes.
You're still my brother. So yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
really good.
And
Pretty good. And
one of my favorite lines in a Marvel movie was when Hulk slammed him around.
We'll get to that.
And,
We'll get to
go
that.
ahead. Sorry, I always like to jump ahead.
Unbelievable. Oh, you also
Gotta
in
pick up the
Thor.
pace.
Also in Thor, you had the introduction to Hawkeye. Not quite, but you saw Hawkeye. He was getting ready to fire an arrow,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, "Hey, Barton, don't do that." And the hardcore fans knew exactly who that was.
Yeah.
Me, the casual, no idea. Didn't think anything of it.
Weak.
I'm a DC guy. Sorry. Next movie pops. Do you know what it was?
After Thor,
After Thor.
was it the Avengers?
No.
Oh, Captain America.
Yes.
Yeah.
The first Captain America film.
First Avenger. Yeah.
First Avenger. Captain America, the first Avenger. The
I
first
love.
Captain America
I
movie.
like that movie.
Yes, I agree. I
Yep.
very much enjoyed that movie. You got this character, the underdog, the ultimate underdog, but he's got the heart of gold, much like Izuku, who
Izuku.
was given this power because he's
Yes.
got that heart of gold.
Right.
Because he jumped in to save somebody and multiple people
And he jumped on a
when he
grenade.
knew he had no chance. Exactly, he knew he had no chance, but his body just moved.
It's the same character.
It's the same character,
I agree.
minus the shield.
Everything comes back to My Hero Academia.
Everything.
All superheroes.
You got a fun villain in this one. Again, this is a villain who's just evil to be evil, but Hugo Weaving played the hell out of this evil to be evil
Absolutely.
character.
He's good.
We get the introduction of the first Infinity Stone,
Yes.
the Tesseract,
Mm-hmm.
which we find out is very important in the movie after this. But no, great introduction to Captain America. I think Captain America, the first Avenger, continues to have my favorite Captain America costume to this day.
Oh, the old one. Yeah.
Yeah, when he's got
With
like
the
the
square
helmet and the
shield.
jacket.
In the shield that wasn't.
Well, not necessarily.
vibranium yet.
I guess yeah, but more so the just like he's got like a jacket on, and the what's nonsense? Okay, I just remember this. There's a scene in that movie where was it Howard Stark is talking to Captain America.
Yeah.
And Captain America's picking out all the shields, and he's like, "Oh, check this huge, beefy, bulky one out. That's gigantic. You'd have to lug around all the
Right.
time." And then Steve is like, "Hey, what about that one under the table?" He goes, don't. Oh, you mean the lightweight, indestructible vibranium one that whatever? Do you remember the one that you mean the one that completely defies physics
Yeah.
and is completely indestructible?
Yeah, we're not gonna use.
You don't want that one. You want this gigantic one that's impossible to carry around if you're not you. Yeah. But no, another good fun action movie. What is the movie after Captain America, the First Avenger? Are you looking this up, you cheater?
I'm not. I was, but now I can't find it, so it doesn't
Good.
really matter.
Put it away. This is a fun game.
All right. So what's the next one after Avengers?
No, the First Avenger.
I mean, after the first Avenger would be Avengers.
It is.
Yep.
Avengers. What a moment in cinema in movie history that movie was.
Why? Why do you think that?
You have all these different movies, all these different characters,
And then they come together.
and then they come together to fight a villain that was in another
Reluctantly
movie.
come together.
Reluctantly, of course, a reluctant hero story.
Right.
Classic. The only other time I can think of something like this happening, Godzilla.
Godzilla.
Yeah, you've got like King Kong and then Godzilla, and you've got all these other monsters that meet up in different movies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah, that's a stretch.
that's what I'm saying. Can you think of another movie that's happened where all these characters from all these other movies come together?
Yes.
What other movie?
Dawn of Justice.
Oh my goodness! Before the Avengers came out, you fool.
Oh. Okay. But you didn't specify. You just asked.
We're talking about moments in movie history, and you're like, "Hey, how about this thing that happened afterwards,
Whatever, man. You didn't specify.
beforehand, before the Avengers came out?" Can you think of any franchise, any series of movies that had this many movies, four different titles,
Come together?
come together?
Not offhand, no.
Exactly. Incredible. almost as, if not more, incredible than the Hulk himself. Speaking of the Hulk, there was a recasting of the Hulk, who I was skeptical about going into the Avengers. But Mark Ruffalo kills it as Bruce Banner.
Because
Kills it.
they couldn't they couldn't decide on Ed Norton or something like that.
I
Ed Norton was gonna do it,
No, I don't know exactly why. I don't
but then
remember why.
I think it was contract negotiations probably.
Something
Well,
probably with, what is it, Universal, I think, owns the rights to the Hulk.
Maybe he didn't want to be
Some
tied to a
nonsense.
gazillion-dollar franchise.
Potentially, yeah. Dude, anybody who denied any role in this is just
Chris Evans went from a kid from Sudbury, Massachusetts to
Captain
superstar.
America.
Superstar.
To Captain America.
I know.
You can't picture Captain America without thinking of Chris Evans now.
No, he has played that character fantastic.
Likewise with Iron Man and Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Hemsworth.
Again.
And
I mean, he's had some success prior to that, but that pretty much put him back on the map.
But he's
always been a great actor, no doubt about it.
Here's the crazy thing, right? About Tony Stark and Robert Downey Jr. Both have fathers they weren't too fond of, right? Both struggled with alcoholism. Both recovered from alcoholism to do incredible things. It's insane how exactly the same these two characters are. Like, oftentimes, characters in comics will change because of how they were portrayed in the movie.
Right.
But these two people, this character and this real life person, before they were ever connected, had the same exact past pretty much. Besides the genius part.
Yeah, we don't know how smart
that's
he
true.
is in real life.
Hey, I mean, listen. He started this whole thing, so maybe I guess he's pretty smart, or just lucky.
Yeah.
Or
Have you
both.
seen him in Chaplin?
I have not.
You have to check that movie out.
Have you seen him in Tropic Thunder?
Yes. I love Tropic Thunder. It was a good movie.
Next movie after Avengers. Avengers was good. Avengers was like
he plays a black guy.
yeah, I know he does.
He dresses up in character.
Yeah, Avengers, phenomenal. So good. What a great. Oh, what's the next movie after Avengers?
It's another Hulk movie?
There hasn't been another Hulk movie.
After Ed Norton there wasn't, right? Banner came out before Norton. Was it an X-Men movie?
No, the cinematic universe pops.
Oh, cinematic
X-Men
universe.
are separate.
So after the Avengers
Yes.
came Iron Man 3?
Nope.
Thor again?
Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah, it was awful.
Yeah, it was. I don't know about awful.
It's awful.
Okay. Do you remember what happened in that movie?
It was so bad I forgot.
Yeah. Can you think of who the villain is?
Who's the villain?
Yeah. Of Thor: The Dark World. Played by Christopher Eccleston, by the way. Give you a little bit of hint there.
Can't remember. It was so bad.
I forgot his name. Malekith? Malekith? Something like that. He's a
just
dark
terrible.
elf.
It's awful.
Evil elf. But you know what's crazy about this? They introduced another Infinity Stone in that movie. Oh, they didn't. They did in Avengers 1 also.
Yeah.
But they've introduced another Infinity Stone in Thor: The Dark World. Do you remember which Infinity Stone that was?
Nope, I do not.
I know they call it the Aether, and I think it's the Reality Gem.
The Aether or the Ether?
The Aether with an A.
Mm-hmm.
It's like red. It's the red one. I think that might be the Reality Gem. But I don't know. I don't remember much about Thor: The Dark World. I remember Thor gets his hand cut off and then he doesn't.
I felt about Thor: The Dark World is I wish I could get that time back in my life.
I wish, I guess.
I wasn't even entertained. I was waiting for the end of the movie because I hate spending the money and not seeing the movie.
Yeah, true.
So even if it's a bad movie and I spend money to go see it, I'm going to watch it all the way to the end.
Yeah.
I can't just get up and leave a movie.
And
But if I could, I would in that Thor.
Thor: The Dark World.
Dark World.
But Thor: The Dark World had
I
this.
would have walked out.
Thor: The Dark World did something that I'm like a lot of Marvel movies do now that I really enjoy, and it's just like these quick references to other things in the universe. There's a moment where Thor and Loki are walking down a hallway, and Loki's changing into a bunch of characters, and one of the characters that he changes into is Captain America. Just real quick, is Captain America for a split second, and everyone's like, "Oh, that was cool." Because they can do that now. Like, it's just one of those cool things. Also, in the post-credit scene, you see that Loki is Odin. You're like, what's up with Odin? What's Loki doing as Odin? What's the next movie after Thor: The Dark World?
Avengers 2?
Nope, not even. Dude, no. There's 1, 2, 3 movies in between.
Winter Soldier?
Nope.
Hulk?
There's no.
Just kidding.
God
Oh,
damn
come
it.
on. Look at, I got you. You get all jacked up, too.
The second I started to say something, I was like, damn it.
God, that was too easy. I don't know.
Iron Man 3.
Iron Man 3. Yes.
So, my friend Andrew, big Iron Man fan, does not like Iron Man 3. I asked him why. I thought it was pretty cool. Here's why, Pops. The extremis virus. You can basically walk around with the Iron Man suit inside of you. And then it like leaks out of your pores and just comes around you. And I was like, God damn it, that's cool. Why couldn't that be the movie? So I understand. Stop cheating, you fool.
I'm not cheating. It's a text.
Yeah, excuses.
It's a text message.
So that's what the
Bruins
extremis.
Game 7 tonight. Come on.
That's what the extremis virus is in the comics. And in the movie, we got, I agree, a lame version of that. And we also had this moment of Iron Man going, you know what? It's a clean slate. I'm not building all these Iron Man suits anymore. I'm not going to build all these thousands upon thousands of Iron Man suits. And then he goes ahead and builds more Iron Man suits. Okay, I get it. I get why it's not good. In retrospect, it's not good. But at the time, I enjoyed it, unlike Thor the Dark World.
Mm-hmm.
Next movie after Iron Man 3. What were your thoughts on Iron Man 3? You went over it a little bit earlier.
Iron Man 3?
Yes.
I was entertained by the
Yeah.
movie. I liked it. I liked the fact that he ended up in that kid's house or whatever.
Yeah, that was fun. I
Yeah.
really enjoyed that. I also liked
Broke him down.
Yeah, I also like the you had the mental breakdown
Yep,
moments of
exactly.
I thought that was really well
Made
done.
it more of a movie and not just an action movie, like a superhero movie.
Yeah. That was
Yep.
I would agree to that. But also I understand why people are mad about the extremist thing and about the Mandarin thing. And about the I'm not building Iron Man anymore and then I build
because
more
this
Iron Man.
whole thing is real.
Yeah. Yeah. Next movie.
Winter Soldier?
Yes.
Favorite?
100%.
Probably a favorite in the whole
I agree.
all of them.
Because out of all these Marvel movies except Thor, I come out going, I enjoyed that. At the very least, the very least besides Thor, I come out going, I enjoyed that. That was good. I had a fun time.
Mhm.
This one I came out going, oh my god, we
Yeah,
need to see
that
that
was
again.
good. Yeah, I wanted to see it right away.
Whoa, everything about that was just
Matter of fact,
so good.
I'm gonna watch it this weekend.
Yeah,
again.
you know what? Let's just watch it right now.
Right now. Put it on. Let it play in the background. Put it up on the Matrix TV.
It's just the fight scenes in that are incredible. This is the first time a character has come back, and you're like, wait a minute. We thought that guy was dead. What's he doing? What's wrong with him? Why is he a bad guy? He's your friend, dude. Sebastian Stan kills it.
Yes.
We have a fake out death by Nick Fury. This is the movie where everyone's like Hail Hydra all the time.
Right.
Where S.H.I.E.L.D. has like somebody on the inside that's like messing with things.
Right.
It's a great espionage movie. It's a great action movie. It's a great comic book movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie.
It's a good movie when you get down to it, and that's what I like.
If you don't think it's the best, you're wrong. Sorry. You can have your opinion, but you're wrong. Yeah, really good. Oh, we got Falcon. Introduced a Falcon in that one.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did.
Yeah.
Yep. I like him. I like his character.
Next movie. Which we saw the Thursday night, but like what we weren't planning. We thought we weren't going to make it, but we did for this next one.
After Winter Soldier.
After Winter Soldier.
Was it the next Avengers movie?
No.
What's after that? Winter Soldier.
So far, these ones are the most separate from all the cinematic universe movies.
Give me a hint.
I just gave you the hint. They're the most separate. They have so far have had nothing to do with the rest of the movies.
X-Men. Wolverine.
No.
Just messing. See?
Yeah,
You
no,
get all upset.
No, that was a genuine.
Yeah,
that was
probably
genuine.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to cover my tracks.
Still Marvel Cinematic Universe movies. Iron Giant. Is that a clue?
Iron Man.
No.
Iron Giant.
Iron Giant. Think of the Iron Giant. Maybe a common actor in between those two, in between this movie and one of the Marvel movies.
I don't know. I really don't know.
Guardians of the Galaxy,
Oh, right.
Volume 1. Or Volume 2.
What's the common actor?
Vin Diesel?
Oh, yeah. Groot.
Yes.
Rock.
Guardians of the Galaxy. What a fun movie.
Guardians of the Galaxy, yes. I always kind of forget. I mean, I know they're part of the Marvel Universe, but I always forget that they are because they were such a...
They're so separate from the rest of the movies. Thank you.
Yeah. But now they're rolled into this one, which is good.
I think up until this point in where we are in the timeline so far, the most fun Marvel movie.
Yeah, very entertaining.
Yeah, so fun. Doesn't take itself too seriously. Takes itself just seriously enough. You got these good character moments between many of the characters. So many good jokes. Some beautiful
Great
moments.
music.
Great music.
Yeah.
Really great music.
Yeah, I like it.
Probably the most memorable soundtrack out of all the Marvel movies. Can you remember any of the Marvel themes?
Well, they didn't really have these kind of soundtracks either, so that was more actual songs.
Okay,
and
that's a fair point.
because he's rocking out to
That's a
old
fair
classics and stuff. So there's no real place for that in a Marvel movie.
Another Infinity Stone in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know which one?
The wasn't it green,
No, not
Blue?
even close. No,
Purple?
A little bit close. Yeah, purple. You were just running down the
Yeah, I
colors
was.
at that point. Do you know which stone that is?
No.
The Power Stone. You know how this movie ends, Pops?
How does it end? Ian?
They defeat the villain with a dance-off and the power of friendship. Tell me they don't.
Yes.
Tell me they don't.
That's awesome.
100% what happens.
The dance off's the best.
No, but the end of this movie is they beat the villain with a dance-off and the power of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally what happens. They hold hands and are such good friends that they don't die when they should. Yeah.
Wow.
What a fun time.
Your capacity to remember the details of these movies is pretty impressive.
I've seen them a few times.
Oh, that's probably.
I
it.
enjoy them. Like I really enjoy these movies.
That's probably like me with the Princess Bride.
Yeah, true. Great example of not entourage movie.
Ensemble.
Ensemble, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Of an ensemble movie. Done well.
Yes.
Fun movie. Again, another villain that's just kind of villaining around, being a bad guy. You get Thanos in this one, but he doesn't do much.
No.
Just kind of sits around.
It's an intro.
Yeah. Whatever.
All right. Next.
Personally think Thanos shouldn't have been seen in that one, but whatever. Next. What is the next one, Dad?
After Guardians of the Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Is it Thor Ragnarok?
No. Jeez, no. So many in between those two. So many in
How
between
can there
those
be
two.
so many, man?
1, 2,
Oh, I
3,
was
4, 5. There's 5 movies in between this one and Thor Ragnarok.
I give up. What's the next one?
Avengers 2.
Yep.
What'd you think of Avengers 2?
What happened in that one again?
Ultron.
Oh, Ultron. That was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But you should have given me the rest of the title.
You're right. I'm sorry. The Age of Ultron.
Well, that would again.
Another movie that's kind of a villain just being a villain.
Yeah, but he was a good villain.
But who was it? James Spader?
James Spader played Ultron. Yeah, he did a great job with it.
Yeah, really
the way
good.
he voiced that.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Looked a little bit too much like Megatron at the end. Would you disagree? Come on, man.
I like it's both silver. I don't know.
Dude, he looked exactly... I'll show you afterwards. He
All
looked
right.
exactly like Megatron. We got Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch.
Yep. Introductions of them. I was sad to see the kid get killed.
Yeah, I really liked the way they did his effect.
Yeah, I like Quicksilver.
So far, the only permanent death in the Marvel Universe,
Mm-hmm.
including Coulson, because he's in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
But I really like the way they did Quicksilver's effect. How it was kind of wispy, you know? Pretty cool.
Yep.
That movie was also kind of all over the place. I thought it would have been really cool if they had kept Scarlet Witch's character kind of like a horror theme whenever
Right.
she was in. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
First,
But when they're defending, it was pretty impressive when they're fighting off all of Ultron's guys and they're trying to defend.
Yeah.
It was,
yeah, that was fun. But I think maybe Ultron was defeated a bit too easily. You feel?
Not really.
Okay.
And that was wasn't that also the birth of Vision
Yes.
in that same movie?
Vision. When I first saw Vision, I was not a fan.
Yeah.
In like the pictures we saw of him, but in the movie, looks pretty cool.
Right.
I like
Right.
Vision. His cape's a little too thin for me. It's kind of, I don't know why. I don't like his cape. It's a thing.
So remind Age of Ultron, is that when so that was the last Avengers movie, right?
Yes.
So
Technically.
when the
I mean, we had Civil War, but
Oh right. So which one is when they Ultron picks up Thor's hammer?
that's Vision.
I mean Vision picks
Yes,
it up.
that's Ultron.
Age of
Yeah.
Ultron, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they all get nervous and Captain America went to take it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But man, that whole Vision thing was like,
Like he moved it a little bit and what?
yeah, I think that was kind of the hammer telling Thor like, hey, listen, buddy, you're not all that.
Right.
Because I feel that the hammer has a personality.
Definitely does.
Absolutely. Yeah, when Vision picked it up for the first time, he's like, all right, let's get going, and just hands it to Thor. Everyone's like, what?
What just happened?
And then you have this moment of Captain America and Iron Man being like, well, if it's in an elevator and the elevator goes up, the elevator's not worthy.
Right.
So they're trying to just rationalize it, why they can't do it. And then you have a romance between Black Widow and Hulk, which I didn't like.
Nah,
That was terrible.
Go to sleep.
That was, hey, big boy, the sun's coming up. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
First, that wasn't
Sun's going down.
good. That was forced.
Yeah.
But then you have Hawkeye's family, which is real cute and nice.
Yep.
I enjoyed
I
that.
like Hawkeye's character.
Yeah, Hawkeye's nice. Oh, this is also a movie where he's got a moment where he's like, this is insane. We're on a floating island fighting robots, and I have a bow and arrow.
Yeah.
None of this makes sense.
Yeah. Right.
But if you walk out of this building, you're an Avenger. And that was such a cool moment for Hawkeye to have. And I'm glad they gave it to Hawkeye.
Right.
Next movie, Pops.
After Age of Ultron, would have had to have been.
I'd be surprised if you get this one right.
Who else had their own movie?
I'd say the most under the radar of all of the Marvel films. I think, personally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Ant-Man.
Oh yeah, Ant-Man.
Ant-Man was fun.
Very well done.
Really charming.
Yep.
Really cute.
Fun. It was it's a good word. Fun movie.
Yeah, 100%.
Man, I forgot all about it, man.
Told you.
Fun movie. Yep.
One common theme in a lot of Marvel movies is the villain is kind of just, hey, what if he was bad?
Yep.
We
So
got-
is after Ant-Man?
What?
Let's go. I'm already.
I just want to talk about Ant-Man a little bit because I really enjoy Ant-Man.
Yeah, it was. It was.
You
good.
have one
Good
of
casting with Paul Rudd.
You've also got one of probably the most visually beautiful moments, like scenes in all of the Marvel universe when he goes into like the quantum realm.
Yeah.
That was cool. Really, really gorgeous. The final fight was pretty fun with like the toy on the train set.
Yep.
You've got
This big fight going on, and you see the little train set
just fall over. Yeah, it's so good. Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, really fun movie. Paul Rudd killed it. So funny.
Yeah.
So good.
Great job.
What's after Ant-Man, Pops?
After Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna say it's probably Spider-Man.
No. 3 movies in between that.
Really?
Yes. It's more of a 2.5 than it is a third.
What, another Iron Man?
No.
What am I thinking? I don't know.
Civil War.
Oh yeah.
Kind of Avengers 2.5.
Ant-Man, then Ant-Man gets recruited into Civil
Yes.
War. Yeah.
Which is another fun moment. You get Giant Man in that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yep.
Civil War. What a good time.
That was really a really good movie. Really entertaining. And actually, we
First-
had this discussion before where it actually rivaled, as far as one of my favorite of the whole series, it rivaled Winter Soldier.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't going to be... I knew it wasn't going to be Winter Soldier because when I walked out of Civil War, I was like, that was good.
Right.
I really enjoyed that, and I wasn't... Oh, my God. Fun. Good time.
Mm-hmm.
Really enjoyed it. What side were you on going into that movie?
What side?
What side? Which side? Team Cap, Team Iron Man.
Team Cap.
Okay, I agree. In a world where the president is probably an alien, a shape-shifting alien,
Yes.
I agree with Captain America. If this were reality, 100% Team Iron Man.
Yeah.
100%. But hey, that's just me.
He's sticking up for his boy.
Yeah,
So-
I think this is probably the biggest ensemble.
Yep. It was
all
good.
the Marvel
I liked
movies.
Civil War.
Yeah,
Yep, really did.
the final fight between Iron Man and it's just everything.
Awesome. The
So
whole,
good.
even the battle at the airport, everything.
Oh
was
yeah,
awesome.
that's. I mean, of course.
Yeah.
This is our introduction to Black
And
Panther.
Spider-Man, probably his best character in that.
Oh, he's got the best moment.
He actually made the movie. He really did.
100%.
Yeah.
I think it would have been 1,000 times better if he wasn't in the trailer. Can you imagine, Pops, going in to see Civil War and not knowing Spider-Man was in it?
Right.
Can you imagine?
Oh, what a surprise that would have been.
Never watching trailer again.
Never. I'm never watching trailers
Never watching trailers again.
anymore. I haven't looked at one Infinity trailer. Oh, yes, I have one.
I have watched one because
I'm not watching trailers anymore.
Yeah, forget it, man. I'm over it.
For movies, I know
100%
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched the Venom trailer because I was curious of how the costume was going to look.
Right.
But that was it. Next movie after Civil War. Oh, sorry. Civil War introduction to Black Panther.
Yes.
Moving on. Next
Black
movie.
Panther.
No.
All right. What's after that? I don't know.
Doctor Strange.
Oh yeah, Doctor Strange.
Pretty good.
I liked it.
I think it was a bit of a step backwards as far as the Marvel movies go because
It took longer to. They spent a lot of time on the backstory.
right. I was gonna say this feels like a good Phase 1 Marvel movie. If this had come out,
But he's a cool character.
yeah, he was
He
pretty
really
fun.
is.
My
He's
biggest
kind of like Faith in the DC
Dr. Fate?
world.
Dr. Fate, yeah.
Yeah, in the DC world.
I don't know how
Did I
you
say Faith? Yeah, Doctor
Yeah,
Fate.
The thing about Doctor Strange that kind of throws me off is at the end of Doctor Strange, he's got like the yellow gloves on and stuff, which kind of I guess was a like saying, oh, he's the Sorcerer Supreme now. He knew 3 spells.
I know.
He knew the whip, the teleport thing, something else.
And he rocked them.
He rocked him. He did
He just
did him so well. Then that moment with Dormammu with the time loop, that was
Mhm.
fun.
great idea.
That was real funny because you have this realm that exists outside of time, and then Doctor Strange comes in and introduces time to it, and he's like, "Wait a minute,
Yeah.
what is this?" Pretty good.
Yep.
You've got
It's like war games.
yeah, true.
You know what I'm talking about?
I know exactly what you're talking
There you
about. You've got a
We'll leave that for the audience to figure out what the hell the reference is.
there was a war games reference in Civil War, or not
Mhm.
Civil War, not in Civil War. Winter Soldier. When Black Widow's like, "Do you want to play a game?" When they find all the computers.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "It's from a movie." And he goes, "I know it's from a movie." Anyways. Really good. Real fun. Next movie.
Black Panther.
No, not quite. You have 3 movies.
3 movies till Black Panther?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So many movies, dude. This is impressive. This is impressive, man. This is like 2-3 movies a year.
I have no idea now. I've lost track.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 2.
Oh, Volume 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't quite capture the magic of the first one. Still enjoyed it.
It was good. It was all right.
Yeah. I enjoyed it, like I
Yeah,
said.
again, entertained, good
What-
characters. The cast made up for that movie
Yeah.
for the lack of storytelling in that
Baby
one.
Groot was great.
Baby Groot was good.
It's a fun time.
Yeah.
Real cute.
They're all fun characters, but
Yeah. Drax was hilarious.
yeah.
Drax killed it in this
Yep,
one.
yep,
Dave
yep,
Bautista, killing it, man.
yep.
Loving it. Real good. But yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy, it was
Mhm.
fine. Another good soundtrack.
Yeah, oh
Soundtrack.
yeah. Rockin' music for Guardians of the Galaxy, man.
Next movie.
Told you now I've lost track. They're all starting to meld into one. Go ahead.
Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man. That was
Good.
good. Yeah, Spider-Man was really good.
Probably best Spider-Man movie, period.
Yeah.
I
I
think-
just like his character.
I
I
think-
like the actor that's portraying.
Tom Holland kills it.
Yeah, he does.
Kills
He's
it.
good.
So here's the thing right, it's real hard
And
to
the movies are just going to get better. You have better effects,
you
better
say
storytelling.
that. You say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I think that Iron Man 3, Thor 2 era, we've come and gone. That was the dark era. That was the
That was the lull.
the dip.
You know, you kind of started skyrocketing, and then you hit a little plateau, and now you're coming back up.
I think we had a little bit of a hiccup with Doctor Strange and Guardians 2.
Yep. Those were fillers. Different stories, though.
No, sure. But
Characters that needed to be introduced. They still made money. So.
I know. The Transformers movies make money.
Mhm.
Are those good?
The first one was.
First, I don't know about good. The first one was fun.
Yeah.
I don't know about good.
It was good.
Okay. Next movie after Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, hold on, wait. Spider-Man Homecoming, another amazing villain. The Vulture,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Michael Keaton killed it.
Yeah.
Another villain where you're like, I get it, man.
Yeah. No.
Maybe wouldn't have
agree.
maybe wouldn't have gone about it the same way you did, but I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I understand where you're coming from.
What's after that?
What is after that, Dad?
I have no idea. That's why I'm asking.
Come on, man. We saw it on your birthday. Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. I can't. There's too many movies. They're all running into each other.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok.
I think this one is a contender for the most fun Marvel movie.
It was pretty fun.
It was really fun.
They introduced a lot of humor into it.
100%.
Yeah.
This movie felt completely improvised.
They were just having a blast filming it.
Dude,
hey, let's try this.
I love movies.
Let's try this.
I love movies
Yeah.
where it just looks like the actors were just having a blast.
Yeah.
You get a really fun fight between Thor and Hulk. You get
Well, you have no serious characters in it. You don't have like a Tony Stark that's always kind of like serious and
got Jeff Goldblum
Banner. Yeah.
playing Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah.
What could be better?
It's awesome.
You've got that. Oh, what was the rock monster's name? Begin with a K, I think.
I don't know.
He's at the end. He's like, oh, I stepped on him and I killed him. I felt really bad, so I just been carrying him around the whole time.
yeah. That's awesome.
And then you have some really great moments where Odin kind of like gives Thor a tap in the bit, like a little bip slap. Like, what are you? Are you the god of hammers?
Yeah.
You've got a really beautiful moment when they're sitting on the cliffside between Thor, Loki, and Odin, where he's like, "You two are my sons. You took different paths, but I love you both," type of thing. And it's like really great moments in that movie.
When he dies and then the sister comes back or whatever.
Yeah, really cool character. Valkyrie, so cool.
Yep.
Valkyrie was awesome, kicking butt. Hela was pretty cool.
Yep.
Little bit of a letdown for me. I was expecting way more of Hela. We didn't see her that much, unfortunately.
No, but she was very well portrayed.
Yeah, dude, Kate Blanchett killed it.
Killed it.
Next movie.
There's another one?
Yeah. This is the last one before Infinity War.
Oh, I know. Hulk.
Yes. You got it. Gray Hulk, actually.
Gray Hulk.
World War Hulk.
Yep.
Black Panther.
Black Panther was very good.
Yes.
Extremely good, actually.
Another really good, really fun movie.
Probably top 5.
Another villain where you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe wouldn't have gone about it the same way you did.
Yeah.
But listen, man, I feel you.
Yeah. That was Michael B. Jordan, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, he did a good job.
You also had Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis is always good in anything he does.
Dude, Andy Serkis, like, he deserves an Oscar, man. Give him an Oscar.
Yeah. And this time with no CGI.
You're right. With no mocap.
That's it.
It must have been so weird for him.
I know.
It must have been the same. Surely
Probably still following a tennis ball.
I do wish he didn't die. They killed off... Dude, these two villains in this movie were some of my favorite villains in the Marvel Universe. Just because Killmonger was a genuinely great villain. And Ulysses Claw was just hilarious.
Yeah. He was awesome.
And they killed them both. I'm like, come on, man.
Expendable, man. They had to be expendable.
I know.
So.
They don't have to be.
Well, they were expendable.
Surely they don't have to be.
All right.
Great movie. So good. You got Steve Martin.
Steve Martin?
Steve Martin.
He's just a wild and crazy guy.
Jesus. I can't. What's his name? Steve something. No, Martin. The only other white guy in the film besides Andy Serkis. He plays like one of the FBI guys who was hurt, and they brought him into Wakanda.
They brought him into Wakanda when he was hurt. Oh, what's his name?
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Played Bilbo Baggins.
Played Bilbo Baggins.
In The Hobbit?
He did?
Yes. He also plays...
Oh, yeah, the agent. I can't remember his name, though. I don't remember his name. I know who you're talking about, though.
Yeah. Chadwick Boseman, great.
I totally forgot he played Bilbo Baggins.
Everybody in this movie killed it. Everybody in this movie did amazing.
Yeah.
I can't think of a weak link in this movie. So good. M'Baku was awesome.
Yes.
He's like, listen, I saved you. You know, that was such a great character moment for M'Baku. At the beginning of the movie, he lost the fight,
Yep.
but then later he's like he saw him dying and was like, I'm gonna save this guy.
Mm-hmm.
And then later they're like, hey, we need your help, and he's like, I'm not gonna risk everything
Yeah.
to help. What are you? And then he comes in anyways, because of course he does.
Because he does. Cause
So
he's
good,
True.
so good.
So
And then what's the next movie, Pops?
there's another one.
No, what's the next one? The next movie.
Oh.
Hulk.
Infinite.
Oh,
You can't steal my lines, man. Those take timing. You got to know when to say those things. You can't just keep throwing it out there. Then it loses its effect.
Ah, you're right. I'm sorry.
It's in Infinity Wars.
Yeah, it
which
is.
we are going to see tomorrow night.
We are. Do you know what? Do you know what the next one after that is?
No, I can't think that far ahead.
My skills of planning go 24 hours in advance. That's it.
I'm lucky I even remember we had to do a podcast today.
I'm lucky we even got the tickets.
Matter of fact, if you didn't send me a text and put it on the calendar,
I would have.
I probably would have just left.
Do you know what? So Ant-Man and the Wasp is the next one after that, which I'm pretty excited for.
We'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Ant-Man was fun.
2 secondary characters, but
I mean, I'm excited.
but with
for
the
it.
excessive with how they did Ant-Man, I'm fully confident that they'll do a job with this one.
The thing about Ant-Man is they knew it was a small character. They knew it was kind of a joke character, and they just played off of it and kind of went with it and rolled with it. And I think they're going to do a similar thing in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and I think it will be a fun time. Who is the villain? I don't know. But we'll find out, I suppose.
We will. So
Overall rating of the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
very well done.
How many movies are there? 18?
What was that? We went through 18 movies.
16 out of 18 is my rating. You know what?
15
and a half.
15.34 for me.
Wow. Just trying
Actually, 15.342.
15.3426.
That's stretching it.
Okay. All right. Well.
Somewhere between 15.3426 and 15 point whatever. I forgot what I was saying.
You know, whatever number you said, there would literally be a number in between those
There
two.
would.
Yeah. So you could just say that number. Somewhere between 1 and 3. You mean 2?
Somewhere between the years 68 and 70. That's from Cork Soakers SNL skit.
Oh, yes. I recall.
Yes. So
our returning segment. What's going on with Deku? What's Deku doing? This last episode of My Hero Academia. What happened, Pops?
Oh, Deku.
Yes.
Oh, we just totally. All right. You know the Bruins have a Game 7 tonight, right? All right. So anyway.
Dude, like 4 p.m. is when I try to get you to record this, for the record.
All right.
All right.
So listen. Deku.
Yes.
What's going on with him? That was Cliff. I didn't like the way they ended the episode.
Yeah, that was a great way to end the episode.
It was awesome the way they entered it. Ended it. Good Lord, you can end all that out, right?
Yeah, it'll all be good.
But I hate waiting till next week or whenever the next episode comes out. I like binging, so I want to see the next thing right away.
See, I agree.
But anyway, let me finish.
Oh,
let me finish.
sorry.
Good Lord, don't
Oh my
jump
goodness.
in. Let me finish. So more training, man. It's all it comes down to for Deku. He's got to train his body to handle the force within him.
What did you think of the episode?
That was funny.
Yeah, it was good.
It was a
fun time.
a comedic one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they all have.
There wasn't
their
a whole lot of
comedic
fighting
elements.
yet. You're
No.
leading up, so obviously the next episode's going to be a big battle. But
I wish we saw more of them walking through the forest.
yeah.
I thought that would have been fun to watch. And you had this really good moment of Todoroki talking to Deku like you can't just win somebody over with words. It's actions.
Yep.
Almost as if to say, actions speak louder than words.
As if to say?
As if to
they
say.
pretty much said that.
No, I think it was more of hinting towards it. I don't
You'd
think
have
it was,
to be
No.
high on the IQ scale to
I
figure
think
that
they
out.
were just hinting towards it. I don't know if it was. What do you think of what's his name? Koda? Koda. What do you think of Koda? You think he's got a power? You think he's got a quirk?
Yeah, I think there's something hidden there.
Yeah. There was a part in it where they show like a rock wall with a big hole, big huge like dent in it.
Yeah.
Right before they
At his secret place.
Yeah, at his secret hiding place.
Yeah.
Right before they showed that, I was about to turn to you and ask, "You think he has a quirk?" And then they showed that, I was like, "Okay, he's got a quirk."
I think he's got a quirk.
What do you think's going? You think What do you think's going on with him at that area? Do you think someone's about to capture him, or do you think it's like his imaginary friend, quote unquote?
That came out of the cave, it seemed?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Because my initial thought was
They've done a pretty good job of really hiding what his story is.
no, they have not. You know exactly what his story is.
No, but I meant about the quirk.
Oh,
Whether he has
I
a
see,
quirk
I
or not.
see.
I obviously know he's an orphan or whatever.
Yeah.
but- So
But yeah, your typical reluctant typical
I'm into it now. So
Yeah,
I'm waiting for the
dude.
next episode.
really good. You have so good. You have present Mike doing all the voiceovers.
Yeah.
Bakugo explosion. He puts his hand in boiling water to open his pores. So good, so good. I love it, love it. But when you saw that guy step out, my initial thought was like, okay, maybe I think the point of that shot was for everyone to think that Koda's about to get kidnapped. But I think Koda knows who that person is, and that's Koda's quote imaginary friend.
Right.
Like if
Or a real friend that lives in the cave.
No, what I'm saying, yes. The reason I'm saying quote imaginary friend is because Koda is like made friends with this guy, but he doesn't see him any other time than at that cave.
Right.
Right? And he doesn't realize he's an evil guy, so it's just his friend. If he goes back and tells somebody, he's like, that guy's not real. It's kind of like if a kid befriends the boogeyman,
Right.
right? Or a horror movie example, Child's Play. Andy is like his best friend is Chucky. Chucky talks to him all the time. Nobody believes that Chucky's talking to him type of deal, right? I think Koda knows who that guy is and he's pals with him. All right, what's your movie? What is your movie suggestion for this week?
My movie suggestion for this week is so I was going to mix it up, right? Old, new, that kind of stuff, right? So I'm going to go old school.
Okay.
It's going to be a Western.
Wait, what do you mean old new? Last week you said Boondock Saints.
That's relatively new compared to what I'm about to say.
Okay, fair enough.
So, if you like Westerns, my all-time favorite Western is Outlaw Josie Wales.
I still haven't seen that. We need to watch that.
Yeah, it's fantastic. So I was actually on the other night.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so I ended up watching.
Should have called me up, say, "Hey, put this on."
Yeah.
Or you're
it was
grounded.
on I think it was on TNT because then they're playing some oldies because they
Oh.
played The Outsiders last night.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So it was on the night before.
Outsiders, another good movie.
Huh?
Outsiders,
yeah.
yeah.
Pony Boy.
I thought you
Do
were
it
gonna,
for Johnny.
I thought you were going to say Winter Soldier,
No, I wasn't.
but you didn't.
Nope.
Interesting.
So
Okay.
that's my suggestion for an old movie. We'll save my favorite movie of all time for somewhere down the line, but
Okay.
because you
Yeah.
saw that
I did, and it was very good.
and you
I understand.
surprisingly so, you were like, I can't believe I
Okay,
actually
no,
like that movie.
I would say it was okay. I'm not going to say surprisingly so because I know you. So when you said it was your favorite movie, I was like, okay, this has got to be good, right? I thought to enjoy it. So when you told me what it was about, I was like, okay, my expectation for this is at this level, right?
Mhm.
And it was just so much better and so much more entertaining than I thought it would be initially based on what the topic of it
Right.
was. I expected it to be good. I knew it was going to be a movie and I knew I was going to
But the
enjoy
actors,
it. But it was so good.
it was really good.
So thank you everybody for watching this episode. Watching to this episode. Thank you. Apparently I need to stop too.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for listening to this episode of The Father, the Son, and the Podcast. If you enjoyed, do something. I don't know. Share it with your friends and your family. And you know what? If you're a son, share it with your father. If you're father, share it with your son. If you're a podcast,
It'd be a nice bonding moment.
If you're a podcast, share it with your father and your son. Thank you everybody for listening. My name is Ian. I am the son.
My name is Paul. I am the father.
And this has been our podcast.